Hey, it's Jade. I need to ask you something. How many monthly subscriptions do you pay for that? Just sit there. Unused? Be honest. For me, it used to be over $300 a month. That was money flying out of my pocket for tools I barely touched. But then I made a change. I cut the bloat, went back to basics, and focused on just a handful of tools that actually work. Since then, I've saved hundreds in wasted expenses and made scaling my business simpler than I thought possible. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by too many tools or frustrated with bloated subscription fees, this video is for you. Stick around because I'll show you the exact tools I use every single day to grow my income. They're affordable, easy to use, and most importantly, they work. And by the end, you'll be able to grab Toolkit 2, the evergreen toolkit, which includes every setup you'll see here. Everything you need to simplify your workflow and stop wasting money is just one step away. This isn't about hype. It's about building something real, streamlined, and effective. And the best part, these tools will save you time, bring in results, and help you focus on what actually matters. Before I share my daily stack, I want to explain why this change was so important for me. For a long time, I thought I needed every tool out there to succeed. Video editors, CRM platforms, funnel builders, email automation, SEO trackers, you name it, I paid for it. But here's the problem. Having too many tools does two things. One, it drains your bank account. Subscriptions add up fast. And if you're not using those tools regularly, you're throwing money away. Two, it overwhelms you. When you're juggling too many software platforms, logging into 10 different dashboards, and trying to learn features you'll never use, you're wasting time that could be spent growing your business. That's why simplifying matters. Once I cut down to just the essentials, I wasn't just saving money. I was getting better results. Every tool I'll show you today has one thing in common. They solve a specific problem and they do it well. If you've been throwing money at tools you don't even remember signing up for, this is your chance to reset, simplify, and focus on what works. 1. Systeme.io. The backbone of my business is Systeme.io. It's an all-in-one platform I use to create funnels, manage email campaigns, and handle my leads. If you're looking to simplify your setup, this is where to start. My experience. A few years ago, I was using a fancy funnel builder that cost $297 a month. It looked impressive, but I barely scratched the surface of its features. Then I found Systeme.io. It does everything I need for less than 10% of the cost, and it's so much easier to use. Within 1 week, I had built 2 full funnels and automated my email campaigns. Real example, I created an opt-in funnel to give away a free YouTube growth checklist I put together. Using Systeme.io, that one funnel brought in over 300 email signups within 2 weeks. Danny from Nevada said, I launched my first opt-in page using Systeme.io, and it was live in under 2 hours. I couldn't believe how easy it was. If you've been drowning in complicated tools, start with this one. It simplifies everything. 2. Ledger. Once I started earning affiliate commissions in crypto, I knew I needed to protect that income. That's where Ledger comes in. It's a cold wallet that keeps your cryptocurrency secure from hacks, scams, or mistakes. My experience. I still remember the story of someone I know losing over $10,000 of Bitcoin because they didn't secure it properly. That was all the convincing I needed. I moved my first crypto earnings into a Ledger wallet, and it's been my go-to for security ever since. Real example. I earned an affiliate commission in Ethereum worth $1,500. It felt amazing to get paid, but I didn't truly relax until I transferred it into my Ledger wallet. Knowing it's safe and untouchable gives me peace of mind. Troy from Texas said, I'd never heard of cold storage until I got my first crypto check. Moving $4,000 into a Ledger wallet was the smartest thing I've done. If you earn anything in crypto, this tool isn't optional. It's essential. 3. GoHighLevel. When it comes to automating my workflows, GoHighLevel is a game changer. I use it to manage leads, create email sequences, and automate follow-ups. How it works. For me, before using GoHighLevel, I'd lose track of potential customers all the time. I'd forget to follow up or miss opportunities to upsell. Now, everything is automated. GoHighLevel sends my emails, tracks responses, and even sets reminders if I need a personal touch. Real example. Last month, I used a GoHighLevel workflow to run a follow-up campaign for a free webinar I promoted. That one sequence brought in $2,200 in affiliate commissions because I had it set up to nurture leads automatically. Emily from New York shared, I used GoHighLevel to organize my first campaign. I earned my first $1,000 that month because it followed up with leads while I focused on other tasks. If you've been overwhelmed by managing emails and leads manually, this is your solution. 4. Jasper.ai. Every day I use Jasper.ai for content creation. Whether it's brainstorming, YouTube video hooks, writing scripts, or drafting captions, Jasper makes the process simple and fast. My experience. I'm a decent writer, but some days sitting in front of the keyboard feels impossible. Jasper changes that. It gives me ideas, drafts, and structure when I'm stuck. I use it to write everything from email headlines to full video scripts. Real example. My second TikTok video written with Jasper hit 10K views, and it convinced me to start posting daily. Now, I rely on this tool to brainstorm every piece of short-form content I create. Kenny from Florida says, I use Jasper to batch create my scripts every week. It's not just faster, it's better than anything I'd come up with on my own. If writing feels like a roadblock, Jasper turns it into your secret weapon. 5. Repurpose.io. The last tool on my list is Repurpose.io, and honestly, I don't know how I ran my business before it. This tool takes one piece of content and turns into multiple formats for different platforms. My experience, I use it almost daily to take YouTube videos and turn them into TikToks, Instagram Reels, Pinterest pins, and more. Without it, I'd spend hours repurposing manually. Now, it takes minutes. Real example. Last month, I uploaded a How to Start Affiliate Marketing video to YouTube. Using Repurpose.io, I turned that one video into 7 individual TikToks. 2 of those TikToks drove over 700 views back to the full video and earned me 2 commissions. Lexi from California said, Repurpose.io tripled my content output. It was like having an extra set of hands. For anyone creating content, this tool is non-negotiable. These 5 tools, alongside additional essentials like VidIQ, ElevenLabs, Pictory, and Clap, are what I rely on every single day to grow my business. Together, they create a seamless system that cuts out distractions and helps me scale faster. That's why I've bundled them into Toolkit 2, the Evergreen Toolkit. Everything you've seen in today's video is included in this bundle, and you can grab them all using the links below. Want to save time and money while growing your income? This stack is where you start. Here's the bottom line. Most people fail, not because they're not trying, but because they're overwhelmed and unfocused. Too many tools, too little clarity. The tools in Toolkit 2 changed that for me. They simplified my workflow, freed up my time, and helped me scale my income faster than I imagined. Now they can do the same for you. Here's what to do next. 1. Download Toolkit 2 using the links below. Every tool is tested, effective, and ready to help you grow. 2. Leave in the comments and tell me which tool you're most excited to try. I'd love to hear your thoughts. 3. Subscribe to this series so you don't miss the next video, where I'll show you how to fully automate your YouTube and affiliate systems. Simplify, focus, and build something that works for you, not the other way around. It starts with one step. Your tools are waiting below. I'll see you in video 6.